is that on acidification they release a gas called chlorine dioxide. This gas is used industrially for things like bleaching wood to make paper and curing autism. It's easy to tell from chlorine because it's more... Hang on. My script says that chlorine dioxide can cure autism.
Yes, Tom, it is called Miracle Mineral Solution. And it not only cures autism, but also every cancer.
Wow, that sounds toxic and dangerous.
You take a 28% solution of chlorine dioxide and then you drink it.
That's amazing. Does it actually work?
No.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Federal authorities carted out dozens of barrels from the Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing after church leaders were charged. They were ordered to stop selling their toxic bleach solution, marketed as a coronavirus cure in April. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida said in a release, quote, "Not only is this MMS product toxic, but its distribution and use may prevent those who are sick from receiving the legitimate health care they need," end quote.
So you're basically giving bleach to kids for no other benefit than to just poison them?
Yes.
Wow, that sounds fucked up.
It is fucked up.
So what I want to talk about is probably the most maligned natural therapeutic on the planet. In fact, what really prompted me to really get on my high horse today was another story of a man who was arrested for offering this as a solution to a woman whose 6-year-old child diagnosed with COVID. I want to talk about what some people have referred to as MMS, some people have referred to it as CD, chlorine dioxide, ClO2, which is the chemical formula. I take it daily, and the government vilifies this simple compound because they know that it's natural, cheap, safe, and effective. You know, people say, well, it sounds too good to be true to have a simple, inexpensive, effectively inert, water-soluble gas that basically kills every known disease. That sounds too good to be true, and I would remind people that that's what they say about the gospel also.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hello. Hi, is that David Tulis?
Yes, it's David.
Okay, yeah, no, I was ringing. I was talking to Pastor Duncan about chlorine dioxide. I had heard some of your broadcasts, and I would like to talk to you about chlorine dioxide, if that's okay, David.
Well, listen, yeah, chlorine dioxide, I've not talked about that in a while, but it is a real remedy. I know people who take it every day to maintain.
Where do you get it in Tennessee yourself, David? How are you? It's hard to access, you know. My family have been finding it difficult to access it in Tennessee. Do you know someone there that they could get it from?
I do know someone. I sure do.
Okay, that's
and
great.
It's, there's a man in the Knoxville area. I'm in Chattanooga. Knoxville's 2 hours from here. He's been my supplier. He gave me 2 cases of it, and I gave it away to a local group that's helping people trapped in the hospital and their families.
That's amazing.
I do have a contact for you. His name is Bob Sisson.
Oh, Bob, I know
Bob.
Bob. Yeah, I've seen Bob. Thanks so much, David. Thank you. You're great. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a very good man.
Yeah, I've seen. I know that. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, he's very powerful in his advocacy work. That's brilliant, David.
Hey guys, here at the Red Pill Expo still, and I'm with Bob the plumber. I asked him what was on his mind, and he talked about chlorine dioxide.
Okay, well, I've been working in Uganda, and I discovered chlorine dioxide in about 08 or 09, and then I went back in 2011. I took some with me and found out that it was amazing. I finally ordered several tons of it out of all places, China, and started really distributing it a lot. And we found that it was helping everything. Didn't just, we'd treat somebody for malaria, but then they'd get better from their anything.
Hi, is that Glenda?
Yeah.
Hi, Glenda. Yeah, sorry, I got your number from David Tulis. Yes, sorry. I was asking him about chlorine dioxide, and he said that you might have some available. Chlorine dioxide?
Yes, I actually do. Do you need some?
Yeah, can I ask, who's your supplier, or do you make it yourself?
Yeah, you can make it yourself. It's easy.
Okay, and how have you got much? I mean, how many bottles have you?
No, I have a bottle that I made. I made some up for just in case, so it's in the refrigerator right now.
Okay, and have you used it yourself, Glenda, for anything?
Since my daughter used it, I've not had to take. I just use preventatives, which that is a preventative. Also, if you need it, I just have a really good immune system. I could meet somebody up in Cleveland if you wanted to meet in Cleveland.
How did you learn about it, Glenda, yourself?
We do a lot of research. We researched because we had people being murdered in the hospital.
Gave me 2 cases of it. I gave it away to a local group that's helping people trapped in the hospital and their families.
Our hospitals were killing people, and we were trying everything we could to keep people out of the hospital, and people are still being murdered in the hospital. So we're encouraging people do not go to the hospital ever. They will imprison you and they will murder you.
Fiona, it is not illegal. It is not bleach. It's not any more illegal than ivermectin. Just because someone says it is and someone doesn't like it doesn't make it so. And you can threaten me all you want to. I've not done anything. You cannot prove that I've done anything. It's your word against mine, even though you've got it recorded.
Yes, I actually do. Do you need some?
I also told you I do not sell it, and I do not give it to people as a medicine. So you just play your little game, and you can threaten all you want to. But what I have in my refrigerator or in my home is on my property, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So you can just go kiss my grits. So we will put your name out there, trust me.
Burn in hell, you bitch!